Few games are as revered as Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Kojima's Cold War epic redefined stealth action 20 years ago, mixing espionage, survival, and cinematic storytelling into something unforgettable. So when Konami announced Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, expectations soared. An Unreal Engine 5 remake sounded like the perfect way to reintroduce Snake's origin story. But the result proves that sometimes a fresh coat of paint isn't enough. On the surface, it looks incredible. Lush jungles, detailed character models, and cutscenes with modern lighting and performance capture. Crawling through swamps or scaling cliffs has never looked better. But here's the issue. Almost every game looks good now. Visual fidelity isn't rare. Once you start playing Delta, the cracks show. The core mechanics remain close to the 2004 original. That might sound like a strength, but it's also the big weakness. Movement is stiff. Sneaking feels like fighting the controls, and CQC is clumsy. The stealth genre has evolved for 2 decades, yet Delta clings to old systems, feeling more like a museum piece than a modern game. The survival layer tells the same story. Healing wounds or eating frogs mid-mission was novel then. Now it drags the pace. The camouflage menu, once a neat trick, plays like busy work. What used to add flavor now mostly highlights how far design has moved on. Level design suffers too. Small segmented maps, immersion-breaking loads, and inconsistent AI. Sometimes guards feel stalking, spotting Snake instantly. Other times they're laughably blind. The result is trial and error stealth that punishes you not for mistakes, but for legacy quirks. All of that points to a deeper problem. Konami without Kojima. Instead of reimagining the classic like Resident Evil 2 did, Delta opts for a glossy time capsule. For longtime fans, it's a prettier way to revisit Snake's story, and the narrative still hits. But the clunky feel and dated structure make it hard to recommend to newcomers. In the end, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater proves graphics alone can't save outdated gameplay. It's a beautiful reminder of a landmark, but not a compelling 2025 experience. For new players, it will feel awkward and punishing. For veterans, it may spark nostalgia and frustration. Without Kojima, the inventive spark that made this series legendary is missing. What's left is technically impressive but spiritually hollow. We're giving it 2 out of 5 stars. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is out now on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series S and X. What do you think? Drop a comment. And if you've got something new, underappreciated, or upcoming we should cover, tell us there too. Thanks for watching, and remember what the boss said. A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.